All right. So first of all, I'm very glad that we're back, right? And we're doing a movie with a question that you have, not a question that you had a problem with, but a situation that you had a problem with that you talked to me about. Maybe not
Did
on
I?
this show, but hold
No.
on.
You'll have
But,
to enlighten me.
but I find it very interesting now. Like I could see both sides. So what you stated to me before was that like, hey, when Harry Potter was first produced, right? One of the major things that they announced was like, oh, they're only British actors. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Oh,
that's
yes, yes.
that's what I remember. Okay, like
This
oh
was the movie. Yeah, this
yeah,
is the movie. They only,
British
actually, it's
cast.
not. It's a British major main cast. The main cast is all British and Irish. I better point out they wanted British and Irish people.
So Great Britain Island. So what you mean is
I don't know if we could even say that. I didn't have any
okay,
Scottish people.
okay. Oh, I mean like they didn't, but like you know what I'm talking about. Like they have Irish people, but they still on the same island, right?
No, no,
Oh,
Ireland's a separate island.
oh, so okay. So
Yeah,
what you stated
you're
before
probably
is
making
like
a lot of people mad.
is heavily. Yeah, I apologize for that. Is a heavily British cast. I mean, I didn't even know who was Irish in this movie.
I didn't know who's Irish
Oh,
and
okay.
who's. I just know. I know that makes. I think they just wanted England. Come on, this is not really they. We keep saying they. Warner Bros. Didn't really care. Christopher Columbus is American. He's the director of the movie. So I'm like, what? And I think
Well,
was
but
it?
he may not make the call though, even though he's the director. Like you know,
Well,
but
he wanted to
whoever
make
made
this
the
movie pretty
call.
bad. So it's the author of the movie made the call.
Oh, okay. So heavily British cast, right? And I remember you said that like,
I guess
but when
it's
it,
heavily.
but like when it comes to America, right? Like we have American roles, but that could be played by anyone, like regardless of American or not. And I thought about that while I was watching this movie, right? And in some part of my head, I'm thinking like, you know what? Shane is right. It's not fair that like British people like not don't make get me wrong. Like Harry
Yeah,
Potter
yeah.
did come from England, okay? So it's their choice or not. But then now I think about it, let's just say Harry Potter was a Chinese movie, and then now would you say the same thing? Like, hey, Chinese people want Harry Potter to be heavily Chinese cast. Would that work the same way, or is it because
Okay.
this movie is like Caucasian? That's why, like the
Okay. No,
yeah,
no. Okay. Let's go back. Okay.
okay.
If it's Chinese movies, it's made in China.
But this
Is
movie
it
could be
Chinese
made in.
money?
Let's just say
No,
this
no,
movie was
no,
made in
no.
Britain.
Let's go back to what you said.
Okay.
You're asking me if it's just you're speaking. It's kind of funny, but
Oh,
if it's a
sorry.
Chinese movie and it's not made by Warner Brothers and it's made by some company in China, I'm not gonna say anything. Warner Brothers is an American company. It's an American movie. Why can Americans not be in this movie?
You bring up a good point. I feel like Americans are the
Last time I
only
checked, Warner
ones.
Brothers was not British.
I feel like
This
Americans are
wasn't
the
made by the
only
BBC.
ones that make, I guess, mainstream media movies. Can I say
It's
like
not
you know
even a
what I mean?
British. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's a British book. It's a British author, but this is not really a British movie. I mean, this is
So
an American movie.
oh, okay. So I understand what you mean by the Chinese thing. So if let's just say Harry Potter was produced by Warner Brothers,
Okay,
would
and it had only
would you be
Chinese
okay as
people.
all Chinese people then?
I'd be wondering about it. I'm like,
I mean, it's based on a
let's put it this
Chinese
way.
book.
Okay,
It's based
it's
in
not about a
China.
race. I'm not asking about race. I'm not saying anything about race because that's what you're trying to say.
Oh,
I'm just
so
saying. So
but
let's say they did. Let me ask you this because this is from your point of view. Let's say
okay.
they made a movie just like you said, Chinese movie. Warner Brothers make it only Chinese. We can only use mainland Chinese people. Sorry, that's it.
Or whatever.
Would
Yeah,
you would be okay with that? They're
I'm
like,
okay
oh,
with
I got a
that
bunch of
because
Chinese. I got a bunch of Chinese actors here in America, but no, sorry, we're not going to hire y'all.
oh, but you say Chinese people in America, like that's still
No,
Chinese though.
I say like you. For example, let's say you're an actor.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Lamb, you can't be in this movie. You're not from China. Like anybody in Hong Kong? Sorry, nope, nope, can't be in this movie.
But I thought the whole thing was that you had to be Chinese though, right? That's what I'm thinking. I might be confused now. But you said like,
Chinese as a nationality.
so you're saying a British kid that's born in U.S. might not be cast in Harry Potter?
Well, at Harry Potter though, there was a couple of people born in America that became British citizens, so they were allowed to be cast in this movie.
Oh, interesting. Who are those?
I'd
I
have to
didn't
look
know.
them up,
Oh, okay. I didn't know
but yeah,
this.
but there was two of them for sure. But like what I'm saying though, this is acting. You can't act. Somebody can act British.
Interesting
See,
point.
we gotten that. See, that's the problem with movies. They gotten that way where you can't be this actor. Let's say, oh, you can't act like this because you're not this. You're not this. I'm like, if somebody kind of looks apart, it's like, okay, like let's say gay people. It's not a nationality thing. So, but they're like, oh, if you're straight, you can't act gay, and if you're gay, you can't act that. Well, if you're gay, you can be straight. But you see what I'm saying?
I
They always got to come. I was like, oh yeah, you can't act like. Let's say, oh, we need somebody that's got their legs cut off, and they're like, what we can do is green screen. No, we got to use somebody that's really got their legs cut off. Sorry, you can't.
Oh, okay. So
You,
okay,
you can't do that.
I didn't think about it that way. And I was just thinking about like race. Like, hey,
It's acting. Like for example, like we go back
okay,
to the
hold on.
Chinese deal.
Let's look
You
back to the
could say
Chinese deal.
you could speak Chinese, right?
Yes,
You speak Mandarin and
yes.
well and Cantonese.
Hmm.
But they're like, no, Lamb, sorry. We only want people born in China
Oh, see, so for
as
me,
the
right, the way
nation.
that you said that, like, if I'm Chinese, I could be in it. But then, like, let's just say I could make that Chinese movie, right? But would you want like, hey, Shane to be in this Chinese movie in a
But
Chinese
you're talking
setting?
about, but you're making it like you're going by the race thing.
Oh, I thought you were going by the race thing. That's what my
No,
confusion was.
the problem is I would look like me. They say Shane, I look like them.
So you're saying that if American can pull off their British accent, they should be able to allow to be
Yeah,
in Harry
yeah,
Potter. Okay, I got that.
exactly.
I got that
I'm not
mixed
talking
up.
about. I'm not talking about like for looks, but I mean, American people. I mean, it's like all British people can play American actors all day long.
Right?
I mean, Simon Pegg could go, "Oh, I'm going to be Shane McCaslin in the next movie." I mean, but I'm like, sorry, dude, you're from England. You can't play me. There's no way." And he's like, "Well,
Okay.
I can pull off your accent.
I
Can
got
I
that.
play you? I look similar to you. You know what I'm saying?"
So
I
if
mean,
you if a
no, they don't really
so
look like me, but
so if
I'm
I
just saying.
so from what you put it as, so if Tom Cruise can do a Chinese accent, like he can speak really well Mandarin, he should be able to be in the China movie. But he don't look the part, you know what I mean? Like,
He doesn't look the part, though. That's what I'm saying. But
oh, but if you look
I
the
mean,
part and you
if you
can
look
do
the
it,
part,
okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because there are good American Chinese actors, but a lot of them can't get a job. Well, they make a Chinese movie and go, "Oh, sorry, y'all can't be in this." You know what I'm saying?
They want
I
the
mean,
authentic Chinese version, but then
you gotta
this is
act.
different.
I mean, it's just kind of funny in a way. They go, "Oh, because like Robin Williams wanted to be in this movie. They told him he couldn't be in this movie
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
because he's not British."
Oh, I
But
didn't
I'm
know
like,
Robin Williams wanted to be
he's
in this
Robin
movie.
Williams, but they're like, "You're not British. You can't be in this movie." I'm like, he could probably do an accent. Give him a chance.
Yeah. Ah,
But no, I'm
okay.
sorry, he can't be in this
Okay.
movie. And I'm like, well,
So
this is American money paying for this movie.
yeah, I know, right? Like,
See, we'll
but
always go, oh, America, oh, America. But I'm like, we kind of kick ourselves in America because we're like, oh, we got to go get real
that
British people
I
to play
yeah,
British
that I
people.
got. Yeah. So the other thing, so I didn't notice this about this movie until I was watching it, right? So I was watching Amazon, and Amazon has an X-ray information thing. So I don't know if you knew this. So when we were watching this, right, this movie is actually called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. To everywhere else in the world except for the U.S., Philippines, and then one other country. Did you know that? It's actually in America. It's called Harry
Well, I
Potter and the
know it
Sorcerer's
now,
Stone.
but I know it now, but I didn't know it at first. When I went to go look for this movie, it said
Oh,
Sorcerer Stone. Okay, it said Sorcerer Stone. Then when I started playing the movie's title says Philosopher's Stone.
philosophy. So why did they
Oh, so they're
bother go?
thinking,
Yeah, why did they
well,
bother
the
going
thing,
to change
well,
the name of the marketing?
because of the language thing.
So philosopher doesn't mean
Well,
source.
the real stone is actually called a Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah,
But
philosopher
to
stone.
Americans, when they say Philosopher's Stone, and I'm sitting here, and the same thing went with me when it says Philosopher's Stone, because I saw the Philosopher's Stone's title, I had to stop the movie, go get on the internet to make sure I was watching the right movie.
Oh, I don't
See,
like
this is
that.
what messes it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
it did.
stopped because I never seen this. And you're telling me, well, go watch this one, and I want to make sure because our plan is to watch them all.
Yep.
So I thought, when the kid looked young, I thought, well, this got to be the right movie. But then it says Philosopher's Stone. I thought,
So when I read that, I was like,
I
yeah,
picked I
I
picked
did the same thing.
Sorcerer's Stone. So I got on the internet, I looked it up, and then
Okay.
I found the information. I was like, okay, but see, it does mess with me because you're watching this deal. It's all wizards, all science, and all
Hmm.
stuff. They go by, they get the stone. They oh, with the stone is the big part of the movie is the
Right.
stone,
Yeah.
and they keep saying plus philosopher's stone, philosopher's
Philosopher.
stone,
Yep.
philosopher's stone, and they even tell you what the stone does. And I was like, by American standards, I'm like, why would you call that the philosopher's stone? That is the stupidest Stupidest thing I've
But it's a
ever seen.
language thing, right?
But it's an old deal. Well, it's kind of they call it the Philosopher's Stone. I don't understand. Philosopher to us is philosophy.
Yeah.
I mean, that stone is for an alchemist that does magic. Why
Mm.
would you put philosophy on somebody that does alchemy?
So, like, I understand the part where it sounds stupid, right? Because they are from England and they use that term. But
Well,
then,
that's the thing, though. That philosophy is the same thing in England,
so
but the stone is actually called a philosopher's stone, and I don't know where it got that name. That's a long time ago,
okay,
long
yeah, it's a
before this
long
book
time
was even
ago.
written.
So, but then, like, if Americans gonna change the name to the Sorcerer's Stone, and then the movie never say the Sorcerer's Stone, I feel like they should ADR
Well,
every time they say philosopher.
they should just call it the philosopher's stone
They
at,
should just
at the
leave it.
beginning
I
and
did,
left it
yep.
like that. But actually, they said the author. Well, she wanted to keep it that way, and they talked to her. The book publishers, they had all the books changed and some of the other stuff changed because they're afraid when people read it, they wouldn't get it. And same thing with the movie. They thought, well, for America, we'll change it.
Just
I'm
for
like,
the
they left
title of
it
the
in the.
movie.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm. No, they said they filmed it where they said Sorcerer's Stone. They probably
Really?
chunked it or something,
Oh,
or it might be like that deal, like because me and you watched the movie just recently where we got two different versions where just one thing changed, one scene
oh
changed.
yeah, True Romance. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and I'm
just
like,
never got back
so
to it. I
me and
probably
you
never
didn't even
been
see,
paying
yeah, me and
attention.
you never, yeah, me and you never saw the same one. They did it a lot, and I think it because this is I guess the movie we watched was international, the international version,
Maybe. Yeah. But
and they probably just like, why even have the American version?
so
Probably if you go buy to the store, get the American version.
back to Harry Potter. I mean, this came out in 2001, right? Did you like it this
No,
time?
oh, I never saw it. This is the first time I saw it,
Oh, did you like it this time?
so I
Like,
did like this movie.
okay,
I
good.
think I would have enjoyed it. Like I would have
Oh,
enjoyed it more if I
I
was
would
young.
enjoy. I
Matter of
me
fact,
too.
I would have probably enjoyed it more if I would have watched it when it came out.
Oh, I highly agree. If I
Which is
watch
funny.
this, woo,
Here's the sad thing: when we were talking about it, and then I went and looked up the how old this because I didn't think this movie was that old. It should be because I should know that all the actors in it,
a lot older. Yeah.
yeah, they're way older. Well, they're a lot older. I mean, I know they're older. I know that they're not that young, much younger. They're younger than us, but
Yeah.
they're not like as much younger as I thought
I
they
actually
were.
thought they were because
Yeah, I thought they were a lot younger because
because
I'm
you
like,
thought
all
this
these little
movie was
kids.
like 2011 or something, but it's not. Right? It's
Yes, that's the
two.
sad thing. I did. I thought it was like this age, even though I knew. Well, you forget about the actors because I don't really watch a lot of these actors because they're
Yeah.
British, so they're not going to be in anything I watch. None of these actors in this movie are really in any of the movies unless that I watch.
Except for
That's
Emma
another thing.
Emma Watson, right? Emma Watson's a lot
Emma
more
Watson,
in more
I know
American
I
stuff
know who
than
she
Daniel Radcliffe.
is. Yeah, but I don't watch. I don't know anything
Hey,
that
you know
I've
what?
watched with her in it.
The only other movie I really want to watch Daniel Radcliffe is the Swiss Army Man. Have you ever seen the trailer for that?
I've seen the trailer for
Yeah,
that.
I wanted to see
That'd be
that. I
good. Well,
never
that's
got
the
a chance.
thing. We're talking about that, but I think he's in more movies she's in.
Yeah, he has been in a lot more
I have a
movies than
bigger
she's
chance
in.
of seeing a movie he's in than ever seeing a movie she's in.
Well, I seen Beauty and the Beast and she was in that, and then I saw
Oh,
the
yeah, I
movie
never
called
saw
The
that.
Circle with Tom Hanks. That
No,
is
haven't
pretty
seen
good.
that yet. I want to see
I
that.
think I want to say you're the one who told me about it. I
The
can't remember.
Circle. I didn't see the Circle. Somebody else did you, but there
Okay.
was a movie I watched. It was similar to the Circle. I think I
Oh,
told you about the Circle, and I think I probably said, "Hey, we should see this."
oh, it's
Of
good.
course, we did.
I thought it
Well,
was pretty
half of
good.
us did. I didn't
Yeah.
see it. What was that other movie? There was a movie similar to the Circle, though.
Well, let's not talk about that. I want to get into
All right.
Harry Potter because you're both and I agree, right? We're right. I would have enjoyed this so much. I'm
No,
not
I
that I
could.
didn't enjoy it now,
That
but
was good. It was a good movie. It was a long movie too,
it
which didn't feel
was.
long. So that's a great thing. Yeah, it was
Oh, I'm
almost three
so
hours.
glad you touched on that because I was like, man, it's 2 hours and 34 minutes. So when I watched it, like you're right, everything followed a really quick
Yeah.
pace. Is one
Well,
of
when I saw the
those.
time, yeah, it was one of the times I watched it because I thought, well, I have to pick a good time because I'll get tired or bored. Yeah, I didn't.
No, it was
But it
good.
sets up the story. It's a good movie because it keeps a good pace and it sets up the story. That's why
Yeah.
it's so long, really. Is it's setting up the deal. All the acting in it was great. All the characters are in it. The even Christopher Columbus said that he was Chris Columbus,
Yeah, Chris
sorry,
Columbus.
said he wasn't really happy with some of the special effects, and I can see which ones he wasn't
Yeah,
happy
because
with.
it's dated. Yeah,
But but
the troll you could
okay.
tell is dated.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I can see like a lot of people. I compare. I know I will too. I compare it to Star Wars in a way. The Star Wars for
Oh.
the generation, that newest generation, for that
Oh, okay.
generation, because a lot of people love this movie. A lot of kids, younger people do.
Shoot.
But the problem is, it has John Williams doing the music, so
Yeah, it's
that's
John
one
Doing the
tie.
music. Yeah.
But the thing is, plus, when they're flying on the brooms, it looks like
Those are
Star Wars
dated.
on the speeder on the
Oh yeah,
speeders.
Those
Yeah,
are
it
yeah,
was dated. It
yeah,
was dated in some of the special effects, but that's okay. They can go back and they can go back and
yeah.
fix it. They
Clean
can
them.
do it.
Yeah.
They can pour George Lucas if they want to. They might as well because I mean it's just kind of a big deal for Warner Brothers.
It still looks very good though. You know.
Oh, it looks great, and it's got a great story. I can see why kids would love it. I would love it as a kid because it's just
Oh yeah, I
they
would too.
basically in this one movie, just this one movie, actually built a very believable universe.
It does. Oh, thank
You know,
you.
because even
Yes.
Star Wars, the first Star Wars movie, didn't feel
No,
that
it didn't
great
build
of a
that universe.
universe.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back built the universe.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why it's like a lot of the art, like me especially, love that Empire Strikes Back. But like with Harry Potter, right? I know I like magicians and wizards and
But yeah,
sorcerers and
but that's
stuff.
the thing. That's a sad thing. I didn't see it. I can't believe I didn't see this movie when it
Oh,
came out. I don't know what
so
I was doing because I mean,
I,
it came out 2001. I
me,
wasn't that old.
I'm on the same line as you. So when even when all 8 movies came out, right? It's been a long time, and I
Yeah,
still
because
waited
in
for a long time.
2001, that's the thing. 2001, I was watching a lot of movies. I was buying a lot of movies. That's when, and I was going to the theater a lot. I
But
don't know why
but
I guess because it had kids in it. I just assumed it was a kids movie. And it is, but
in a
adults
way, I
can
guess,
watch it
yeah,
and get something out too.
yeah. Because when we were working with the law firm, right? Like by the time the fourth or fifth book came out, some of the attorneys that we work with was
Yeah.
waiting in line to get the book. Well, not just one or two, like 3 or 4 of them. I could
Yeah.
remember on the top of my head they're waiting for the book to come out
Because I
because
think
it's a good story.
maybe it was just a franchise overload then. Because you got to think there was a lot of like franchises coming out. What was that one with the vampires?
Oh, Twilight,
Well, like
and
I
then
think
there's
that
the
was
Wheel of
later,
Time.
but everybody was watching that and everybody was into that.
Oh,
Then
you talk about
you
True
had
Blood. You're
is
referring
it
to True Blood, right? That's
maybe.
older.
No, I was talking about the first movie you said with the English guy,
Oh shoot, what I just
Twilight. I'm
Twilight.
talking about Twilight because I remember everybody reading that. I was like,
Yeah.
a lot of people were, oh, I'm not gonna read that, and then I knew all these girls read it, and then everybody was reading it. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
You know what? You know, so funny. For a long time, right? I knew I was gonna like Harry Potter once I like if I even read or watch it. I was right. Like after I watched all of them, I'm like, yeah, I should watch this. Like
Go have you
even
read it?
back in 2000, I have not read it, so I cannot compare the book to the movie. The only thing I can compare it to is like one of my other favorite books is Lord of the Flies, and I don't like the movie that much because it's not the
Oh, I've
same.
never
Yeah.
seen it. I've never
Um,
seen the movie.
but like the only
But
thing
they've told that
closest for
story
me
several times
is
in
Lord of the
movies.
Rings. Lord of the Rings is the only
Yeah,
thing
and well,
to me is
Lords of the
closest.
Rings was coming out to this around
So,
this time too.
so I want to make a point right here, right now. There's a South
Yeah,
Park episode, right? That was before I watched Harry Potter. I love Lord of the Rings, right? And then there's a part where they're making fun of the other younger kids for playing Harry Potter, and they call them this F word. And now I'm thinking about it like those are totally 2 different genres, different adventures and stuff. And I'm like,
oh, they are.
you
That's a
cannot
different deal.
compare Lord of the Rings with Harry Potter. It's kind of like what we
Hmm.
people are kind of compare Star Wars and Star Trek, right? You know what?
Yeah.
I enjoy both very, very much.
But here's the funny thing. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Harry Potter made its own genre in a way.
It did, yeah. It's about going to school.
I mean, it's magic and it's got sorcerer stuff, but it doesn't fall under witches. Because a lot of people are, oh, we're gonna ban this because it's witchcraft, and they bind the book because it's witchcraft. But the problem is, it's not the craft.
It's not. It's
You
just
know,
learning about magic.
it's nothing that. It's just a bunch of kids. They go to school and learn magic to be wizards.
Yes,
And
now,
wizards really
wizards and
can be
witches.
wizards. Well,
But they call the
yeah,
girls witches, remember?
sorcerer and
Sorcerer. I like
sorceresses.
sorcerer, the name.
Witches are on the lower spectrum.
Witches on the lower spectrum.
Well, they're
Oh,
not
you
always
explained that to me
good.
before.
Yeah, witches are kind of. I think it's a level of witchcraft. I mean, a lot of people go, "Oh, this is witchcraft," but I'm like, if you say sorcery usually follows better people. I mean, there are evil sorcerers and sorceresses in stories, but usually magic users are usually witches. I mean, of course, people think they really are witches in real life. Probably disagree with me, but I mean, Merlin, most famous wizard,
Oh,
is a
I
good
remember.
wizard.
I remember when they had the TV show on ABC, and I watched the crap.
Yeah.
That's a long time
I
ago.
mean, he did some things wrong in the
Yeah.
story, but technically he was a good wizard. I mean, you got to think of Lord of the Rings has wizards in it.
Yep.
Most of
But
those
some of
guys
them
are
are,
good.
yeah. But yeah,
I mean,
most of them.
sometimes people go wizards are good as sorcerers are the bad, but they're actually the
Oh, I
same
did the same
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Now, witches though, you have witches and you have warlocks. Witch is a woman, warlock's a
Warlock's a
man.
man, yeah. I know.
So
There's so many
there's so many
names.
stuff, but like I said, this thing basically it's like a lot of the zombie stories. You took all the zombie stories or the horror stories, you put them together, and you make a genre of its own world. So
Yeah.
they can make. So basically, when she wrote several books, she can write anything she wants. She can make up the story of what's the difference between a witch or a sorcerer, because
Oh.
there's really not or a witch wizard. There's not really rules. It's just what we observed until you write a book. Because she wrote a book and she's made up all this stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
Because
so
I mean, even like a Bewitched, they had like schools for those witches, and they had all this other
oh,
world
I
for the
never seen
witches.
Bewitched because it's
Oh,
not
I love
yeah.
Bewitched. So yeah, it's
Oh.
kind of like this, but this one actually has the universe, the worlds, the secret world that they live in.
I did watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch with Melissa Joan Hart, and she
Yeah,
was learning with her
and
aunts,
and
you
it
know.
was
Yeah.
and it seemed like it was kind of based on the Bewitched
Oh,
rules.
okay.
It took from that because I
She was
remember Bewitched.
learning, yeah.
Sometimes they would pop off and go somewhere else. Or and it's same thing was I Dream of Genie. They had the genie worlds where they just pop off, go somewhere off, and they had their own little relatives and stuff. And of course they had the mortals. They called everybody mortal, which in here is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
muggles.
Well, muggles, just the people that can do magic, not really
Yes,
mortals.
but
Yeah, that
that
would be
would be
the yeah
mortals.
mortals. Yeah.
That's the
So
same thing.
out of all these kids, right, or even adults, who's your favorite character so far in this thing? Just from the first movie.
Who's my favorite character?
Yeah, just from
Harry
this,
Potter. Harry Potter is my
just the
favorite
main
character.
character, right? So
Yeah.
first time I watched
I mean,
this.
I find a lot of characters it's interesting, but
Oh, yeah,
they don't give you enough.
not enough. So because they're
I mean,
building on that.
I think they did a good job with the kids, but the kids like I say the kids like what's her name?
Hermione,
Hermione.
Hermione.
Yeah. If I was in school with her, I wouldn't like her. She's bossy. She is so bossy. She is so, and I mean, she plays a character. I mean, it's a character she's playing. That's
Yeah,
the
she
way
was
she is.
playing. Yeah,
But we all went to school with somebody like that.
that's like that. Yeah, I know.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, I knew
and it
quite
was
a
a
few of them.
girl too for me. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it was
always a girl.
always,
Yes.
and they always come up and they're like they're smarter than you, and they tell you what to do, but you better do it because they're actually kind of are smarter than
Well,
you.
they had that scene with her sitting next to Harry in Professor Snape's class, and every time he asked him a question, she wanted to answer.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Which here's the funny thing, it makes you dislike Snape's.
I think they did that on purpose.
No, they did it on purpose because I mean, the funny thing is the truest one should have been the bad guy at the end. What was his name?
Yeah,
The professor of dark
the
arts.
dog arts.
He
Yeah.
was the professor of dark arts.
Yep.
They should have told you something right there.
Oh, when they said in the beginning, yeah, he stutters a
Yeah,
little bit. Yeah, that was really good.
but he was the professor of dark arts.
And then they
And
talk
then,
about
but
Snape won his job, so like he wanted to be the
yeah,
guy. Yeah.
well, Snape's didn't want his job. Snape's wanted to get rid of him because he knew he was the bad guy.
Yes.
That's why he
Yes.
didn't really want his job. I
So
think they just said that
I'm gonna
to
tell you
make it
right
seem like
now,
he was the
right?
bad guy.
Because your favorite is Harry right now, and then we went to the Harry Potter experience a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
after like Christmas for our boys' gift, right? And it's so cool. It's like walking to a Harry Potter world, but it's just like a smaller scale of it. But I like sitting in Hagrid's chair because they show Hermione sitting in his chair, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I sat in that, and it's like, whoa, they made that Hagrid size. Dude, this is a pretty big chair. But then this dude was like 9 feet tall or something, right? And then
What was he? He was
he was a
I
huge guy.
think.
He's a
I
big
think in the
guy.
book he's 12 foot. He's supposed to be
Oh,
12 foot
12
in the
foot.
book. They
Okay.
say, but in real life, I think he came out to seven
Oh, he's
feet,
big.
8 foot.
He's whatever it is, he's big, right? So, when you go to the Harry Potter experience, everybody get a wristband, but you get to pick the house that you're in, okay? So,
Oh, okay.
my son actually picked Gryffindor, right? Because, Harry Potter. I forgot
Yeah.
what Heather picked, but Ryan picked Ravenclaw because we're blue, right? But I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, right? Snape is my favorite character of this whole series. And you
Oh,
wouldn't know
okay.
why until the end. Because
Okay.
I wasn't sure, like, I didn't want to like Harry Potter, right? No, actually, my favorite kid is it's called Seamus, the kid who sets stuff on, who blows stuff up all the time.
Oh, that poor kid.
Yeah.
I don't think his name was Seamus though.
The thing is, Samus or Seamus, I can't remember.
No, I
I
don't think his name. I think his name was like Neville's or something.
No, Neville's the one that fought back. He's the one that told like, hey, you guys keep getting us into
Oh,
trouble.
okay.
You need to go
Okay.
back. Those are two
So he's
different
not the
kids.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was the same kid.
Yeah, the guy who so he blows stuff up and sets stuff on fire. That was my favorite. Even the first time I saw the movie, it's like, oh, I like this guy. He keeps setting stuff on fire, but he's trying really hard though. Like there's the kid who tries, but he always messes up. So I like that kid. But it wasn't until the very end, right? My sister would know why Snape is my favorite character. Like Heather knows why Snape is my favorite character.
Well, Snape is interesting to me because he seems like a bad guy, but it also it's because it's just every time I look at him, I go, "Oh, that's Trent Reznor from
It's what? Say that again.
Trent Reznor from Nine Inch
Oh.
Nails." So I'm like, that's kind of why I'm like, I like this guy. It's because he reminds me of Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, because like the whole time, right? Well, even in this movie, everybody thinks Snape is the bad guy. Snape is the bad guy.
Yeah, well, you're led to believe that until the end, and then you have a newfound respect for the guy.
Yes.
Because it turned out he was trying to save Harry Potter's.
Yes.
And the thing is, it makes it seem like a bad guy, but you know he wasn't really a bad guy when he does the. He seems like a bad guy, but like the scene where he's asking Harry Potter, "Well, you're not. You famous is not going to tell you this. This is not going to tell you." He wasn't really. It sounded like he's just, "I'm hating you. I'm a bad guy. I'm picking on you." But basically, he was just being what a teacher is.
Yeah.
You need to let all that go so you can learn, dude.
Yes. Yeah. He's got like, so he's not studying, but he's like scribbling something during class.
Well,
time.
actually, he was taking notes though. That's the problem.
He was. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was actually trying to take notes, but I think the professor is basically like, "You just need to listen.
Yeah. Yes.
Just listen to what I say. I'm not gonna." I seem like the bad guy, but he really was.
Don't get me wrong. I do like Harry Potter because he's the chosen one, right? Even in this first movie, it made me feel like Star Wars. Like he's the chosen one. They develop
a lot of character, but yeah, in this one they develop him the most.
He lives with his uncle and his aunt, just like episode 4.
Of course they do. They kind of do a Cinderella thing.
Oh yeah, where he's living in the closet under the stairs. Yeah. They have that exhibition.
Food.
They have that Harry Potter exhibition. Experience, but they don't let you go up the stairs, but you can go inside, like where Harry's sleep, right? Like, dude, it's a tiny space.
I did makes like sense you don't go up the stairs because you never saw that in the movie, anyways.
Yeah, that was really good. I did like finding out that he lives with his mom's sister.
You wondered who they were.
Yeah, I didn't know who they were, like by uncle and aunt, So that was
they were
good.
horrible people.
I did like also. I love the creation of the Quidditch game. I never seen anything like that before. It's almost like soccer and hockey and
I don't know.
I was gonna ask you because you don't like a sports thing. Yeah,
I like it. I liked it. I like it. And I didn't like it. I thought the game was just kind of silly, but I like the part that they're flying around on brooms and stuff. And throwing balls. That looked good. But
that's skills, yeah.
Oh yeah, if you catch this one deal and this guy, that's all you do. So basically, you sit around this whole game waiting for this other little ball to show up.
Well, I think it's still strategy based. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the books like talked about it some more.
But here's the thing, though: if you just get the ball in any game, it's automatically over. All they have to do is catch that one little thing, and they'll get it every time. And if Harry Potter's character is so great, then he's going to get it.
He's going to get it every time. Yeah, I know. I was thinking that
like,
too.
So you go to the sports, you just go, okay, well, I already know who's going to win. It's going to be Harry Potter's team every time. It's just going to suck. It makes the sport sucky. That's the thing. I think they should have just kept it where they all participate and throw the ball through the deal.
Oh, so it's like a team sport.
Yeah, instead of having all these people with certain jobs to do this.
But like, if you're just like, because the way that I see it, right, that game can get pretty rough. Like if someone wants to, like that's why I say it's like a hockey.
Oh yeah,
you can knock out that seeker right off the bat.
I'm just talking about the one guy do the one job where they grab the ball. Okay, everything's over.
Well, but I said like, well, hold on, you didn't let me finish. So I was like, talk about like hockey, right? Somebody could knock out the seeker right out the game, and then now you gotta depend on scoring those games, the balls, But no one is really knocking out the seeker. But then also the seeker doesn't always come out, right? Like that ball doesn't always come out.
Well, basically though, the guys that were the seekers just sat there.
Yeah.
Both of them just sat there the whole game.
Unless like maybe they change strategy. Okay, look like this golden snitch is not gonna hang out. Like now.
Well, basically, like you say, if it was like would they just throw the ball to the deal, it would have been like hockey, and all of them been playing. It would have been a better.
It would be a better game for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's still pretty rough.
One guy, I'm fine with the roughness. I mean, club each other. I'm good. I'm down with that. It's like lacrosse on on that, but they have like all these other little things in their deal. I'm like, what? It's
did,
just it's
oh, did you
it'd be like
like
basketball.
did you like the sorting hat thing? I was thinking in real life, right? Like if in real time, this would have taken forever.
The sorting hat will take forever,
Yeah,
but
the sorting hat.
I like the special effects for the hat.
Oh, the special hat it looked really good though, right? It looks way
It was
better
pretty
than you
good. Oh, I
throw in
liked
the
it.
bathroom. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the hat had like animatronics in it to a point, but it looked. I just thought the hat was cool. I would
What's really
take
cool?
that. I would
So
build that hat.
when we were watching the movie, right, Krispy Kreme was doing the Harry Potter donuts. So I got them, right? Like, oh, there's not a Krispy Kreme close to me. So I drove like 20 something minutes. I woke up early, right, to
Well,
pick up my boys'
same thing
donuts.
here.
So, the donuts, like the houses, they're regular donuts. So you could get like a dozen of them easily, right? And I thought, like, hey, you know what? There's only 4 houses. I could just get 3 or 4 of each, right? And then they would have each one. But they also make the sorting hat. That one doesn't count as a donut. It's a specialty thing because you know why? Because the cream inside, right, the filling inside determines what house you get, and you don't get to pick
Oh,
that.
okay.
So I had to pick so I gotta buy 4 of these, so that way me, Heather, and Ethan and Ryan can or each one to see what house we get.
Yeah.
But they charge you a premium price for that one, man. That's like a $5 pastry.
Okay, that sounds like a good deal.
I don't know because the whole box of donuts was less than $20, but then
Well,
I'm
let me
buying
put it
these
this.
4 special
Let me put it
things.
this way to you. You drove how many miles? You 20 minutes to get
20
it?
something minutes.
Let me tell you how long I have to drive to get to Krispy Kreme.
Oh, how long? An hour and 20?
Right, three hours. There's no Krispy Kreme around here.
Oh,
It's
those,
gone.
those
After I left the Dallas area, that was the end of Krispy Kreme right there.
so those donuts were pretty cool because they put those kind of cookies on it. So like, with the
They sound
emblems,
awesome. I would love that.
it was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it a lot, even though I don't like to eat donuts. Right? It was
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Like
There's not a
what's
Krispy
really
Kreme.
funny, Shane? They opened at 5, right, or 5:30. I wasn't even the first one there. There was
Yeah.
people waiting in line because it's
Oh, we gotta get those.
dude, they was sold out quick.
That's sad. That's
They
sad. It
sell
just drew
out
back memory.
quick.
Because I remember when I used to like leave work, go to Krispy Kreme, pick a bunch of donuts, go home at night, eat some, and then wake up in the morning, eat the other half.
No way.
Oh yeah, every time I'd go to work, on the days that I was off on the weekend or something, because it was right between me and my house, so I just pull in there and get some.
You remind me of there's an episode
You
of
know what
30
it is.
Rock, right? Like a little quick skit. They were making fun of Liz, right? Without them, the characters making fun of Liz. They're like, man, sometimes sad people just come in here, and then Liz coming like, hey, what time do you guys throw out the donuts?
Yeah, well, that was me. I was ready to buy the good ones.
So funny. No, Krispy
she's
Kreme
cheap.
donut. It's pretty good.
It's okay.
I
But
mean,
anyways, let's get back to
yeah.
the movie.
Oh yeah,
But
so
that's a great deal. I mean, I hate to ruin it, but
Yeah.
we got a lot to talk about. Sure.
oh, so I did like the troll in the bathroom. I did like they didn't really find out why Hermione was crying in the bathroom. Like they kind of cut away from that. That
Oh, you
bothered
meant the
me a
big
little.
giant.
Yeah, like because they said
Well, you
Hermione was
didn't know why
crying.
she.
All the time.
I know why she was crying.
Why was she crying?
Oh, because was it Roy?
Ron
He
Weasley.
said some crap
Oh,
to
it's
her.
something beach.
Oh, he was
Oh.
mean to her. Yeah, he said I forgot what he said, but yeah, it's that scene. Remember they're walking out because she got bossy with
Oh,
him.
that's
and then
right.
They're walking out, and they're both talking,
And then she
and
bumped
she's walking
him.
over the side, and he's starting to say how
Oh, that's
bossy
right.
she is and how she knows everything. And then of course Potter's
Oh.
like, I think
You
she
know
just
what?
heard you.
You know what happened there? That's when I paused. I had to do something, right? And that's when I read about the stupid philosopher and sorcerer thing. It caught me off guard. I was like, then I was thinking about that. Nah, you're right. That was the scene. She was crying
Yeah.
because
He-
he said
he-
something mean about her.
Yeah, he says something really mean. So,
Yeah. I did like when the
Which-
9 3/4
that's
thing
good.
get me because like that was the first time you get to meet the Weasleys, and there's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of them. The
yeah,
twins,
there's a,
and like
there's a-
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah. It did kind of like it's just like it was a neat scene, but here's the problem with me. I'm
Okay.
sitting there looking at it, and they got 9 and they got 10, and
Yep.
it's
9
it's
3/4.
9 3/4. I was thinking, I almost would like to get a tape measure out and measure that because I
Exactly
think that's
3/4.
because I think that's 9.5 because it looked like it was in the middle. Of
Oh
the
my
deal, so
gosh,
not
you were
a little
looking at
over.
exactly that.
I sat there. I was thinking, I can't believe it. I sat there. I kept trying to tell myself, let it go, dude, let it go. It
So,
doesn't matter. But I was
That
thinking,
was your
I
thing.
don't think. I don't think
So
that's three quarters.
my thing was like, do they use three quarters in England, or is that that's the?
Yes, it's where it's originated.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
they
well,
were
you got to
on a
remember. Well, yeah, you got to remember. Here's the funny thing: we're a British colony, and therefore we use
the
the
quarter.
their
Okay.
scale, the imperial scale. We
Yeah.
have foots,
I
all
thought they
that.
used the
And the pro
metric system. That's why.
we're they
Not
do
at.
use the metric. Everybody uses metric system about the United States now. But
Oh.
here's the thing, though. We came from their colonies when they used that. Then everybody in Europe
Oh.
switched to the metric system.
And then we
Well,
just
here's the
never did
funny
it.
thing. This is the story I heard. The metric deal had a certain size. They had a ruler just for
Yeah.
metric system. Well, they're going to ship it to the United States so we could turn the metric system.
Okay.
Well, pirates raided the ship and took stole the metric system.
Oh no, and that's the story you heard.
So instead of buying it again or whatever they had to do to get it again, the
They
United
just didn't
States
do
was
it.
like, yeah, whatever, we don't want to do it.
Oh.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everybody's like acts like they got the last laugh. They're like, we use the metric system. We use the metric system. Everything's a metric here. Well, here's the funny thing. The United States gets the last laugh because in tools, let's say I use a ratchet.
Okay.
I could get a ratchet and a half inch. I can get a ratchet and put a half-inch drive socket on there, or I can get 11. I can get metric sizes. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
the whole world does this, but they won't use American. They won't use half-inch sockets or three-quarter sockets. But the drive on each ratchet only comes in like a quarter, 3/8, half, and 1 inch. So even people in China that's using the metric system, they got to use our system to put to use it. So,
Oh,
so
I
yeah, they
didn't
don't
know
have.
that.
There's no metric drive to a socket. So you're still using, you're still getting a half-inch drive and put 11 millimeters
Huh.
or 13 millimeters on it.
That's funny. I remember when you
Well,
and I was.
I think it's humorous because somebody come in the store one day where I was working, hardware store, obviously, and they were asking me if I had like a metric ratchet. I was like, there's no such thing. And they're like,
Oh.
then they're asking about something about Torx. I was like, Torx is an American size. You can only get it in this size. You're not going to get it metric because there's no such thing.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, I don't think anybody knows it because nobody's ever had it pointed out to them. Because I hear people always talking about all their metric stuff, and we use metrics, only in metrics over here. I was like, now if you have a ratchet, you don't. You better
Oh.
learn.
But then not a lot of people use ratchets, I guess. Like, when I was in Hong Kong, I had
No,
to do
to
a lot
build
of
stuff.
math because like they had to do everything in kilometers. Then I'm like, how much is that like in miles? Like,
Yeah.
like I can't figure out how far something is by kilometers.
Hey,
It's
oh
really
well.
weird. Well,
Well, that's
well,
the thing. That's what happens when you have an ocean between you.
yeah. So 9 3/4. Okay, that's very interesting to know. I mean, like I just thought like,
Yeah,
oh,
I was
nine
like,
three quarters.
well, like I said there, what isn't it? 1.5, 9.5? Because
I
it looked
never
like it was in the
noticed that
middle.
because like I never noticed how far the poles away from each other. I just like, oh,
Well, I don't
I just
either. I mean, maybe
took it as
there's more
this.
room on. There's must be more room on people standing for this train than there's room for people standing on that train. That's all
Yeah.
I got to say.
Ah,
I
okay.
would think if I was building the building, I would have put the post in the center. That way, people have this side and this side. It's got to be even. It
So
drive me
when
crazy.
you
If I
say
was doing
even,
something that's
right?
over
I'm
here,
just assuming 9 and 10 here, right? And it's three columns, very precise in between 9 and 10, like one at like 1.5, 1 1/4, and one
so
and three
what is he?
quarters.
What do they hit the third one? I guess.
I guess they hit the third one, but then I didn't see that part though. I'm just assuming that's how they did it. That's how you can tell
Yeah.
9 3/4. Hey, did you think that like in the beginning of the scene, right? Or not the scene, the movie, when Harry's starting to get the letters, like the uncle already kind of knew what it was, like he's going
Oh
to
yeah,
Hogwarts.
yeah. Well, at first, you when the first letter shows, you think, oh, these people are in for a surprise. But it plays it out that they knew because you could
Ah,
kind of tell whether they must have been getting letters for a while now, and they've been
ah,
destroying them.
but
Because
when
we think he got one first letter, but you can see this expression on their face and stuff. And plus, the funny thing is, after that, it kind of made you wonder because the uncle told him no funny business, and the uncle's acting like what happened here. But the weird thing is, the uncle's kind of like, may already know.
he said it's going to be a wizard,
Yeah,
because it's
and
her
obviously,
sister.
then we find out he, of course, they always knew that this kid could do magic.
Ah, like the part of the zoo, right? Where he
Yeah,
let the snakes.
yeah, because remember they're their sister. The sister was a magic, and because remember the mom got all mad and told him, "Well, I didn't like her because she was so great and could do magic." So
Ah,
they knew the whole time when he turned 11, most likely that they're going to come get him.
Was it 10 or 11? No, it's 10, right?
11.
Oh,
It's
11.
11.
Okay.
Yeah, it was his 11th birthday. Remember brings him
So
the birthday
I
cake.
think the 10-year-old is like all the Japanese RPG role playing games, even in Pokemon, right? Oh, you're 10
Yeah.
now. For you to explore the
Oh,
world.
really?
Like, yeah, a lot, a lot. Like, I guess because 10 is the first double digit number, so it's like something special.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Well, I figured because the two numbers match, though, 11, 1, 1,
Oh, oh,
instead of 1, 0.
yeah. Okay, gotcha. Ah, Harry Potter. Nice.
Who knows?
I can't think of anything I didn't like in this movie.
Other than the train station not being nine and a
Well,
half.
that's because you didn't measure it exactly, you know. I mean, like, and not particular scenes, right? I just didn't like the
I was
uncle and
impressed with it.
aunt, you know, because they're very
Yeah, but you're not
annoying to
supposed to
me.
like them. But you're
Yeah,
not supposed to like them.
not
They're
supposed to like
horrible.
them.
It didn't make sense
I
that
tried
that's
to
somebody
understand.
send
I
it.
want to say that I tried to understand why they don't like Harry so much. Like, why did they put him under the
Well,
stairs instead of like sending him to an orphanage?
oh, well, yeah, well, it's a Cinderella deal because they think, well, he must be better as we're gonna make him not better than us. But the problem is,
Oh, that's messed up.
what bothered me is they took him. They knew what the family was like. They take him to
And they
his
took him
family.
in. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I guess a part of them thought, well, he needs to be with his family first off, because
Hmm,
well, you can't do favoritism really, even though some of these teachers did favoritism.
I
Because remember,
guess, yeah.
they gave him that really nice broom.
Oh, yeah. That was
Favoritism.
favoritism. Yes.
But but the other thing is they probably wanted him to get acclimate to real people. This is what people that can't do magic like. This is the world that we're hiding from.
Oh,
They
interesting.
probably well they need to keep him grounded. 'Cause that's why they kept and they sent him to his family. They're like it's tough. Life is tough. This is the
Yep.
way they're treating you. I'm sorry, but if you want to be great, you can't just go have it have everything.
No, I'm so glad you brought that up because the other thing I really love about this movie, because like the social class, like Malfoy is obviously a rich kid, right? And then
Oh
he
yes.
looks down on Weasley, and then I didn't even know Weasley was poor until Malfoy pointed it out.
I don't know if he's so much poor. It's just
Oh, he's a lower social
he's not the
class.
class.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not
well,
the class that
we're saying
Malfoy.
money. We're trying to. I mean, we're seeing it is in money, but by the story, their world is not by
It's
money.
not
Really,
by
I don't
money. It's
think
not by wealth.
it's by
Yeah,
the power.
yeah, by
It's
power.
probably by the
Yes.
power
Oh,
because
thank you.
his families probably were always the high end
Well,
wizards
the
and
other,
did all the.
well, I wouldn't say high end wizard because, like, you know, when Malfoy got in trouble, right? Because he snitched on them, but he
Oh,
was
I love
also
that.
outside. So I love that too, right? But then when
Well, because
he
in
was with
real life,
Harry, he's like, "What am I doing outside? This is like servants' work." And I'm like, so he sounds like a rich boy right there when he
yeah,
say this
I
is
think
servants'
he
work.
is, but he also remember he kind of because he even went to the house. He hoped he got that house, Slytherin,
Yeah,
sliding
Slytherin. Yeah.
because that's the family. All their families probably did that. But his mom, his dad,
Ah.
older brothers, everybody went there. His grandfather went there.
So the Sorting Hat knew that too. Like, oh, this is a
Well,
Malfoy.
that's in a way, yeah, it automatically makes it because
The
that's what the
family
Sorting Hat does.
tradition thing.
Because you got to
Yeah.
remember the Sorting House already went. Oh, this is Weasley too.
Yeah, Weasley. That's why. So he worked with all the
Because
Weasleys.
apparently the house that he got stuck in is a house that doesn't really do well. You see,
So,
the Sorting Hat's kind of an unfair deal.
oh,
Well, he is in
interesting.
a way, because think about it. Certain people, ruthless people, he always puts them in Slytherin. So in the Slytherin's ruthless, so they're almost always going to win. The second house is clever, so he always puts the clever people in there. And if you look at the house that Harry Potter's in, Harry Potter
Gryffindor.
pretty much made that hat, put him there, because
Whoa. Oh,
because
because he said
because
the
the
way
way
they said anything but
because the
Slytherin.
way
Yeah.
because of the way that Harry Potter does magic, he should have been in the top two houses and not
Oh, and
in
not with Gryffindor.
and not in the lowest house. So this house that they're in probably never wins anything really ever because the Sorting Hat would never put them by his
That's
magic.
why Neville, and that kid who set
Yeah,
everything on
think
fire is
about
in
it.
Gryffindor.
Everybody in that house was a mess up.
Huh. You know what? They haven't really talked about Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff yet.
Do that. Well, you've seen all the movies. Do they ever?
I can't remember. I'm so glad I'm watching this. This is only my second time watching this movie.
See,
Like
one of those is called Ravenclaw, right?
Ravenclaw, yeah, Ravenclaw, yeah.
Oh, it's Claws. Well, there's funny. There used to be a Raven something that was a part of it was a kind of a scary haunted Dungeon and Dragon story
Oh,
books.
really? I'm not
Yeah,
familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I remember it because it had Dracula on this lady and it says Ravenclaw and it said Dungeon and Dragons. I was like, huh, I would like to play that, but I don't know any nerds.
What what did you think of the point system?
In order to know a nerd back when I was young, I had to go look in the
It's very
mirror.
tough.
I wasn't gonna play Dungeons and Dragons by myself.
Yeah. Um, what did you think about the point system? Because there was nothing throughout the whole thing,
The
right? That
point, okay, the point system. It doesn't really matter about the point system. I mean, I
okay.
know what you're asking me, and I didn't care that much about it. I thought
Yeah.
it was kind of the problem is I didn't think that much of the point system because I thought it was funny that it's one single school, but it had four teams in it. Usually schools play other schools,
Oh
but
yeah.
but within their system, they had four teams playing against each
Each
other.
other. But then like that's not
It didn't
like
make
you
that much
said,
sense
it
to
didn't make
me.
that much sense. I did understand like when you talk about like, they usually play against other schools. But like, I feel like in this world, right, there's not other magician like
Well,
schools.
there maybe there should be. That's the thing. They could have made it that way.
They could have
Because
maybe too much.
but it is weird. Yeah, it's weird. They only have this one school where they're all there, but they all play against. And I guess it's interesting. I guess as more I
Ah,
watch more movies, it's probably going to be more interesting to me. But I just thought it's funny at first
oh
that
yeah.
they had these big
Dude.
sporting events. But the problem is the only people that's going to watch it is the students there, and the problem is it's just student teams playing against
So
each other.
let me tell you something. So the first time I watched it, right, like you said, like I thought it was like a movie of kids, right? This gets darker, man. Not at the
Oh
later,
yeah,
not when
well
they get
that's probably
older, right?
good.
By year three, you're like, whoa, this is a lot darker now. Like, what just happened? I feel like did they release this for Halloween? Like, it gets darker
But
quick.
it is funny though. I mean, the system didn't make that much sense to me really. I
The
didn't think
point
too much
system.
of it.
I want to
Yeah, I
say
just
it's
thought,
probably a
this is
bigger deal
silly.
in the book, like the Quidditch
It
game
probably
and the
is. It
point
probably
stuff. Yeah.
is. Especially at the end when they go, "Oh, okay." They named all the stuff it wins, and they go, "Well," and like all Hollywood movies, they go, "Oh, well, we're going to give you some extra points now, and you're going to win all of a sudden, and your flags are going to hang out, even though y'all are because it's kind of like Heartbreak Ridge. I don't know if you ever see that Eastwood
Mm.
movie where he's got a team. Eastwood gets a team of all the Marines that really aren't any good, and
Oh.
he straightens them out, and at the end, they're the top group all of a sudden.
The underdogs.
Yeah, the underdogs. It's where the underdogs always win.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the underdogs always
Which I
win.
don't know why I would think of that movie while watching this because I'm like there was really no shooting or anything.
Yeah, well, I'm not familiar, so but then like in a way, I thought they were gonna win too, like somehow, like
Yeah, well
because
they
they
were gonna
saved the day.
win.
Yeah,
At the end, you think it would have been fine with me if they didn't.
yeah, because it's still the
If it
first
would have got
movie.
the end.
I
Yeah,
thought that too, but it was okay
because
for
I
me
mean
if they
it
win.
would have been more like reality because usually that's
That's
the
how you
underdogs just
start.
don't win.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
that's how you start out first. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You gotta lose before you get there. But I mean, the thing that hurt them though is because that one kid told on them.
yeah.
But the thing is, like I said, I like that scene because normally in real life, the snitch usually nothing really ever happens to the snitch really.
Oh,
But the
except for
problem
this
is,
one.
even though it's obvious, if he knows they're out at night, well, he's up at night.
Oh, I know.
Duh.
I love that scene when
So,
like the
and
four of you will get
I
detention.
actually like that professor, the lady that played that
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
professor.
I
I thought
seen
her.
her before.
Oh yeah, we've seen her in a lot of stuff. It's Maggie
Yeah.
Smith.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she's been in some stuff. I think she's been James Bond. Probably
Well, I
wrong,
want to
but
say she is in James Bond just because she's British. I like John Cleese in this movie a
yeah. Well, of
lot.
course we know John
The
Cleese. I know
first
John
time I
Cleese
saw him,
from.
like, what? They have him in the movie, but they have him as a ghost, so that's why he could come and goes as he pleases.
Well, well, that's the funny thing. A lot of these actors you can't even tell who they are, like Snape.
You didn't know that was Alan Rickman?
Oh, I know it's Alan
Oh, okay.
Rickman, but well, not at first.
Oh, really?
Not at first, but I was like, that's Alan Rickman. That's crazy.
Oh, it was Alan Rickman right away. Like I even knew he was in the movie before the first one came out. Like, oh,
Well,
Alan Rickman's
I think
gonna
I knew he was
whatever.
in the movie because people made a big deal. But when I watched this, I didn't really know who anybody was. I didn't want to. I just wanted to enjoy the movie and watch
Oh,
the
it was still
characters.
very good. Even before,
Uh,
like the kids, right? Like because these are their
well, we
first
don't
time
know any of the
acting. Yeah,
kids.
we don't know
Yeah.
any of the kids, which is
Well,
great.
I know them because they made such a
Other
big deal
movies,
out of their
yeah.
names. Yeah, I know the three main ones because you see them on social media and people talk about it all the time because the younger generations like them. So, like Evan Watson, I know who Evan Watson is. I really haven't never seen her movies, but I promise, if you get on the internet, you automatically know
Oh,
who she
you
is.
know what? I'm so glad we watched this before we watched this at the end. There's a really funny scene with Emma Watson. Is you're gonna laugh your butt off because I did, even before watching this. But after I watched this, right, that scene is gonna be even funnier. Yeah, once
Oh,
one
not
day
in
we'll
this
get to
movie
it.
though.
Not in this movie. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, I thought this was great.
Because
I like.
Gloomy Point is the sad thing is the only Harry Potter I ever saw was Saturday Night Live.
Oh, is it the one with what's her name? Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, where Lindsay
Oh, okay,
Lohan
yeah,
shows up, they come back from this spring break. Man, you have
yeah,
changed.
yeah, yeah. I saw that too. I mean, like I understand it before I even watched any of these movies.
But I remember people dressing up like Harry Potter stuff during Halloweens and
Sure,
stuff.
Ethan dressed up as Harry Potter this
Well,
past
I
Halloween.
remember I went to a Halloween party. There was some girl dressed up like Harry Potter, and I thought, it looks interesting. And too bad I never saw the movie. Never get
Yeah,
around to it.
it's really cool. I mean, like even in Hong Kong, right? I saw a guy wearing a Gryffindor jacket.
Oh
That
yeah,
was really cool. Yeah.
This is the sad thing is if I saw the symbol, I couldn't tell you what the schools are.
You're right.
I can remember the
The
colors on some
colors
of
I
them.
can do.
I can remember the colors are just the symbols,
I
and I
mean,
think the
like
symbols have the colors in them.
Gryffindor
But
has that maroon and like or that orange yellow thing, and
yeah, it
then
has that
Slytherin is
orange in it,
green, and Ravenclaw is green. I mean, it's
which is
blue,
pretty cool
but I
that they
can't
did the
remember
colors.
Hufflepuff. Yeah, I only
Yeah,
know three of
Hufflepuff.
them. Yeah, that's it. I can only remember three of them.
Hmm. What was that movie?
What?
I was gonna say something smart, but
Oh, but you can't remember the movie.
but it's not that smart now because I can't remember it. Oh,
That's
Hocus Pocus. I was gonna say,
oh.
wonder what school those three sisters were part of.
When
Hocus
they dress in
Pocus.
a specific color to like green, yellow, and blue, are
No,
those
normally witches is Halloween, so it's usually greens and oranges,
green and oranges? Okay, I thought they had
witches
three different
colors,
colors. Yeah, witches colors.
and browns. It's anything. The colors of fall mainly.
Hey man,
But but Halloween's usually because green is because remember the Wicked Witch and
yeah,
Wizard
it's
of
green.
Oz
Yeah,
green. Orange because pumpkins are all orange,
yep.
and then brown because leaves are brown.
And then blue is just like the I guess the backdrop is when it's night.
Well,
The
blue
light.
is
Yeah.
actually more. Blue is actually for more for wizardry. Think about
Oh.
it, because remember Mickey,
Oh, Mickey
Sorcerer
Mouse.
Mickey,
Yes, also Mickey's wearing that
got the
blue
blue.
hat.
Yeah, and I think even like a lot of the lady that comes to was it Cinderella? What's her fairy godmother?
Oh,
Blue.
she was wearing blue.
I think the fairy that comes and saves Pinocchio, blue. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
he called her the Blue Lady.
Yes.
So blue is more like is
More
fairy tale
magic wizard.
magic.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. I'm so glad you pointed that out to me today.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically Halloween colors, and those are mainly witches, and
Yeah.
the rest of them were mainly were like fairy godmothers and so forth.
So it's mainly
Or
fall.
fairies. Yeah, because I think Disney's were all fairies, and of course Sorcerer Mickey.
I do like. There's one thing that I don't know if it
And
bothers
I think
me.
even the cartoon of I think even the Disney cartoon with what is it, Sword and Stone?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The
Merlin, I
Merlin
think
is blue.
he
He
does
should wear
blue, yeah.
blue. He does wear blue.
So
Even in
so
the
yeah.
live action show, he was wearing blue. I remember that too. So there's one thing that bothers me, but it shouldn't, right? Because it's a story. It's just that because they leave for the school
Nine
year.
and a half.
No, not 9.5, like the school year. But
Just
they
saying.
go home for the summer.
Yeah, like a real school.
Kind of like college year, I guess. I wish
Yeah,
they could
basically
just stay there, you
basically
know?
this is, was well they did stay there for Christmas like some people do when they don't
Yeah,
have a family.
yeah.
Because remember what's his name? Ron
Hermione,
Rat.
yeah,
She
Weasley.
laughed. She laughed
She
all the
left,
time.
that's right.
But the Weasley, I can't remember what his name is. It starts with an R.
Ron,
Ron. Is it
Ron
Ron?
Weasley, yes.
Okay, I hate to say Ron because I keep thinking I got work with a dude named Ron. I
Ron
was like,
Weasley.
oh, surely it's not Ron. But anyway, he stayed. Remember, he
Yeah, he
stayed.
stayed because they were playing the
He could have
game.
left. He could have left. He actually could have left. And he had made a good excuse.
Well, he said his parents were visiting
That's,
one of their brothers in
but I bet
dragons.
he could have went. But I bet he could have went.
Oh, I forgot about the dragon
See what I'm
part. And
saying?
then they
But
show
see
a
what I'm saying?
Senator and then a unicorn. So
Oh
we
yeah.
didn't talk about any of that, right? Because
Oh yeah. The Black Forest.
Voldemort shows up in this movie.
Yeah. Well, Voldemort showed up several times because he's the one that gave him the mark and killed his parents. So
Yeah. The Dark
so they're
Lord, right?
so he's the bad guy that we're supposed to eventually get to. Yeah, the unicorn blood. That's pretty cool. It's all silvery. You know?
Yeah.
Did you know? Did you know that the
I was
unicorn
like
is
Mercury.
the national animal of Scotland?
Oh, I think I remember that.
Isn't that crazy?
A mythical creature, right? Yeah.
which is funny. I just thought that was funny. They're like, oh yeah, it's the animal of Scotland. I was like, okay, well that's pretty cool. Plus, the national flower is the poppy. No, no, oh no, it's a thistle. It's a thistle
Oh,
snow
it's
poppy. People in Scotland just go, you're a bloody fool. Well, I just want to
oh.
say that here we poison them because they're weeds.
I did like the centaur, right? Yeah,
The Centaur, I was surprised the Centaur showed up.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Because they're in the forest and that thing jumps out. I was like, there's a
So,
Centaur in here?
so I was gonna make a point, right? So the detention is sending these kids out to a dangerous forest with Haggard,
Yeah,
without
but
concern
Hagrid's,
of the
but they're
child
probably,
safety.
but they're probably thinking it's not as deadly as,
Hmm.
I don't know why. That is a little bad because if you set your kids at school, you really want somebody taking them out to where they can get killed.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's detention.
Yeah, that's detention.
Like,
Yeah.
dang, man, that's like creatures out here and stuff, and then like
But
three
see, that
heads.
here's what I was thinking. I was thinking though when they sent him with him, I thought, well, maybe the force is not as deadly as they claim it is. Just to scare the kids.
To scare the kids to get them
But
to
then,
listen, right?
but then after a while, you see you see Baltimore killing, eating, drinking the blood. I was like, okay, yeah, you probably shouldn't send your kids out there in that forest.
We
The
don't.
problem is the forest probably really wasn't that deadly until something just happened to come along.
Yeah, because they didn't know it's Voldemort out there. You don't
But you
say
got to
his
also
name.
remember, but you also got to remember when the groundskeeper, and he may just been talking. Remember, he goes,
Oh yeah,
this is going to be a simple punishment. I liked it when they used to hang you by your
yeah, that was
fingers and
really
your
funny when
thumbs.
when he's talking to his cat.
Yeah, I actually like the groundskeeper.
I
The
do like the
groundskeeper's cool,
groundskeepers too.
and his cat looks awesome.
Yeah,
The
like
cat,
I like the groundskeeper because he's old school. Like he
yeah,
follows
oh,
the
he
rules.
is,
Like, hey, you're not allowed to be here. Like
yeah.
he followed the rules. He listened to the
Well,
headmasters.
he's probably like several hundred years old and seen a lot of wizards. And I
Yeah,
like it, especially when what's his name's crying about his dragon. He's like, get over it, man.
yeah.
Just put yourself together.
Yeah. I feel like Haggard, being such a big dude, right? He's very naive at times. Like even
But
when
they
the
are
kids,
kind of,
yeah.
but you got to think, a lot of them are like witches in a way because they all have an animal.
Oh.
Witches have to have what they call a familiar, so they have an animal. That's why you always see witches with cats.
And then like these kids with the
Which is
owls.
which is which is funny. Yeah, they are. Well, they got to pick what they wanted.
Yeah.
Potter picked an owl. The other kid picked a frog.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know
Yeah.
what the rest of them had. Never showed it. But here's the funny thing. I just want to point this out is the groundskeeper had a cat.
Yes.
So is he a witch? He's maybe a warlock.
Well, because Haggard knows magic, right? Like who should say the groundskeeper
Yeah,
does know
but he
magic?
didn't have a familiar though, because he's not supposed to. I don't think he's really supposed to been doing magic. Period.
Oh yeah, he's not supposed to do magic, period, unless
But
he's on.
but I just want to. But I just think it's funny though that the groundkeepers he has a cat.
Huh.
Maybe is he a warlock or is he just picked up somebody's lost animal and he just kept it?
Or maybe a Professor 11, he just took care of the
I
cat.
think he's probably was a warlock or something. Decided to do something else.
I would like to think that he's a warlock because I do like the groundskeeper a lot. I
He
mean,
just seems like he
he's not
could
a
be.
bad guy. He just follows the rules. Like this is
Oh
what
yeah.
Dumbledore told me to do. I'm gonna do it.
Basically he sees it. This is my house.
Yep,
Stay out of these rooms, dudes.
yep.
Nasty old
There's
kids.
rules for a reason.
Yeah. Well, because he's probably had kids scribble on the walls or use the
Yeah.
restroom in the wrong spots to be able to go,
Well,
what
yeah,
is
he's a
this? I have to clean
groundskeeper.
this up.
So
I gotta
he
keep
does remind me of that Scottish guy from The Simpsons. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like the first time I saw him, like, oh my god, it's just like the custodian and in The Simpsons. That's basically what he is. I want to call him Willie, but that's not his name. I do like his character a lot. I like him throughout the
Yeah,
whole series.
it's funny. He was just a simple character too.
It is. I
I
do
don't know
like him
why.
a lot.
I think the problem is it's just his appearance.
Yeah.
It's a character. It says a lot about him, and you can try to infer a bunch of them by just looking at his
He's like McCoy in
cat.
a way.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you just look at that cat. It's like look at the cat. The cat's basically him.
Yeah.
Just look at the way the cat's got the hair all out in this way. I thought it's kind of scruffy too.
That's funny. Oh, I love this movie. Mike, I'm so glad we're finally doing all 8 of
Yeah,
them.
it was a great movie. It
Yeah.
was I mean let's put it this way, the what elevates the movies we talked about it. So I mean it
Yes.
was a great movie, but then we're talking about it, I'm like yeah there was a lot more to it. It was
No,
pretty
there's more
good.
and more to it. Yeah. They
I mean
can't
like
fit
I
a whole
heard
book.
and then what I heard is it just gets better from here.
Oh, it gets better from here. I can tell you
Yeah,
that
that's what a lot
right
of
now.
people tell me.
It gets better from here. It's by the
So that's
third one,
see
right?
that's amazing though because
Yeah.
usually franchises go down,
Yeah. No, it
but
gets
again they
better
don't
from
make.
here.
But again, how many movies did they make in this one?
Well, the 7 books, right? But the last book they
Okay,
had just split into 2 movies.
two. So there's 8 movies.
So it's 8 movies. So I like that because it's an
Plus,
even
and
number.
then they made those other ones
The
too.
Fantastic Beasts.
Beats was there? There's two of
I
those.
want to say there's 3. I'm not familiar, but
Maybe
there's
I think
3
you're
of
maybe
them.
right. Maybe there's three. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
want to say
I
there's
know
3.
I knew
There was one
there was one.
recently.
I knew there was two for sure, and then I know they made a big deal out of an actor that was in one of them. So,
Yeah, Depp.
which was a shame. Yeah, which is a shame because I liked it. I don't care
Yeah,
what they think.
yeah,
I come to watch a movie, dude.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he's an
yeah,
actor. I'm not watching his private life.
yeah. I'm just watching, like, I'm watching the same reason why you hire him to do the job.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
what? I mean, I didn't. Last time I talked, y'all weren't the courts,
yeah, yeah.
but they're like,
No.
oh, we'll fire you
So me
anyways.
and Heather want to start watching those too with the boys because it's about Harry
That's
Potter.
what
Well,
I would
it's
like to
not
see it
about
do.
Harry
I
Potter,
think it's
but it's in
isn't
the
it
same world.
prequels? I think it's
Yeah,
prequels.
it's
Yeah,
listed
the
as
same
prequels.
universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I'd like to. I'm ready to see the rest of these.
Oh, I can't wait until you and I do the third and fourth one. I can't even figure out which one's my favorite. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, because the last movie, The Deadly Hallows Part 2, I love that because it gives you the reason why Lamb's favorite character is Snape, Severus Snape. And
Like how you refer to yourself in the third person.
I know, like it just no. I'm talking about in you, like how other people will figure that like about
Oh,
me.
okay.
But the third one, you'll see why I like the third one, right? As soon as that certain spot hits you, it's just like Endgame. For me, it was like when they did a certain thing, like whoa, they're gonna time travel. Like it's that moment that hits me where like
Okay.
I know gonna do a certain thing, and then right, all the weird stuff you see in that movie, like immediately makes sense once you figured it out too. Like I love that one. Yeah,
We could say that. That's pretty good.
yeah. The fourth one is because there's a fight scene where Gary Oldman and flipping Alan Rickman and all these wizards and it's flipping. I can't remember if it's the fourth or fifth one, but it's flipping awesome. It's like 10 minutes. It's like this is the coolest things ever.
Wow.
It's because it's wizards and witches fighting each other. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. And I can't believe I'm a 46 when I should watch this when I was like 27. Yeah, I was so mad. I'm like, I should have seen this a long time ago. This is so stupid. I should have seen this in the theater. But I was glad to hear that like before Netflix with the whole Warner Brothers deal, HBO was going to make a TV series of Harry Potter. But then who knows where's that going now?
Yeah.
They were casting actors to do a TV series. I'm like, oh, I would like that a lot better because they would probably play the books out even better. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe.
yeah.
Well, it depends because sometimes the TV series mess up.
Well,
the
like
movie.
Daredevil. Daredevil was better as a TV series than a standalone
It was.
movie. Yeah. So I'm judging it based on that.
Because but they also put a lot more work into it.
Yeah, they also put a. I was hoping like.
I mean, I know that the Daredevil movie they put a lot of money into it, but I don't feel like they put a lot of work into that first.
Yeah.
They just wanted the.
It's a
they're
quick
like, hey,
result.
we just need to get a movie out there, and that was a lot of the Marvel universe before Marvel finally said, hey, we got to slow down and actually do the work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
But hey, I'm so
But
glad we're
Netflix was
doing
like, hey, we need
Harry
to make some money. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we got it. It's awesome.
The next 2 months we're gonna do Harry Potter. I'm so excited to watch this again. Wish I had done this when I was young, so I could watch at least every movie 4 or 5 times, so I could recite the whole thing.
But I don't think I would have ever got into Harry Potter like Star Trek or Star Wars.
No, nothing like that. But
it would have been
still
something I would have
watch
watched all the series
Oh, yeah.
and been impressed with it. But I
Yeah.
don't think I would have been like, oh, I'm going to dress up like a wizard and have a wand. Even though I want to point out, I love the wand store. When they go to the store and they go and get the wand,
yeah.
that store was awesome. The store just looked awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it looked like an old library.
I like the bank with the trolls too. There's so much to talk about.
That was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, the bank with the trolls.
Weren't those were goblins.
Oh, goblins. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
At
The
first
goblins.
I thought he said goblins. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like
this
that. I thought that was cool. Which I want to also point
the
out
whole
there
world
was
is cool.
there was an American in that one too.
No.
Uh, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Starts with a V. But he plays Mini Me. He plays Mini Me in the Austin Powers
Oh,
movies.
Vaughn, right? Something Vaughn. Oh,
Yeah,
he played the
Vaughn.
goblin, the head
Yeah,
banker, right?
he didn't play the headbanger. He was I
He
think he was a
played one of
goblin.
them.
He was the goblin that went to him and got the head lamp, please. Yes, he's the one that took him over there to all the vaults.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is they didn't use his voice.
Oh, okay. Because he fit the
Guess who
part,
they
but not the
guess
length.
guess whose voice they used?
Who?
Or is it Warwick Davis who played Ewoks?
Oh, no way. Did they really?
And oh, he also played Willow. He was
Oh,
Willow.
yeah, that's right. He's Willow.
Isn't that crazy?
I guess because he wasn't, the guy who played Willow wasn't young enough at that time, so they had to use someone. I don't know. They could have done
Well,
anything.
they dubbed his voice.
I can't
We're gonna
believe
use
it.
your voice. We're gonna have you act, and we're gonna have this other guy do the British voice
That
because we want to
sucks.
be British. We want to be so British.
Uh,
So what you're saying? So what I'm saying, if Sean Connery's still alive, they're probably been. I'm sorry, Sean,
did
you're
Sean
not
Connery pass
British.
away in this time?
Oh, he's
Of-
already dead by now.
He was already dead by this time,
No, he
right?
wasn't. Was he? No, I don't think so. I don't know when he passed away. No, I think he was still around because he made Avengers. Didn't he make Avengers? Oh yeah, he made League of Extraordinary Gentlemen around there.
Oh, he passed away in 2020, so he could have been in all these movies.
Yeah. No, he couldn't because he's not British.
Yeah, he's Scottish, right?
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
said no. They said no. Poor man, I bet he would have been mad. He'd probably punch him in the face.
The rules are different for Harry Potter, okay? We're not James Bond here.
Yeah, but they let English people. Well, he plays a Scottish
You know what's really funny? A lot of them is
born
not British, right? That play James
British.
Bond.
Yeah, well, he was Scottish, but I can't remember. Yeah, they let. I think they let him. I can't remember if they told him to be more English, act English, or not.
I don't even know what
One of
that
them there.
means.
Finally, they were okay with it. Because let me put it this way. Because what's the last James Bond?
Daniel
He was from
Craig.
Scott. Yeah, well, I think he's English, but if you watch the movies, he came from Scotland.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, in the movie, he's from Scotland. James Bond's from Scotland, but originally James Bond was English only.
Oh, okay.
But some of them were Irish, so
You know
Roger
what? To
Moore's
me, they're all the
English.
same, unless like I really dig into. But then even if I dig into, right, I don't care. Like you said, I'm here to watch a movie. I'm pretty sure the actor you picked, right, was the right decision. That's why you picked
Yeah,
him or her in the
I
first
mean, come
place.
on, yeah. I mean, they're acting like they're somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
if you let's it'd be like in the United States, you'd really have a problem if you did movies and you could only be from where you're born.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Affleck and who wouldn't get a job because everybody's got to be from Boston. I'm sorry. And the same thing, there's a lot of actors. Oh, you're from California? Well, I'm sorry. Most actors are from California, but you can't be in this movie because we need a New York actor. Sorry.
Or like from someone from Nebraska or somebody from
Oh yeah, or somebody from Texas. So I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you guys can't play from Texans. We only got two. So every movie would have either Tommy Lee Jones,
Oh,
Woody
Josh
Harrelson.
Brolin.
Josh Brolin's not from Texas.
No,
So
I'm Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew Hay. So he wouldn't have been able to be in a lot of the movies that we've already seen.
Yeah.
If they're like, sorry,
That's
Josh Brolin,
that's
you're a
funny.
great actor, but you
But you're
can't
not
be an
from
old country
Texas.
for.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can't be an old man for no.
No
A
country for old
country
men.
for old, yeah, old country for old man.
Hey,
Even though a lot of the actors in it were from Texas, though.
but you know what? I want to say in this series, like the actor who plays Dumbledore passed away, right? I couldn't even tell
Yes.
what movie he passed
Well,
away. I can't
oh,
remember.
really? So
Yeah.
they did pretty good.
For me, because he was
Really-
still old anyway. Like they picked an old man
Well,
to do it, but I couldn't tell.
He was old, but I don't think he was as old as his character looked.
Oh yeah, he's not as old as his character looked. Yeah, you're right.
You know what would make what would we don't know who they're missing in Harry Potter? Patrick Stewart. I mean, he's not in
British,
this,
right? He's British.
Oh yes, yeah, he's
Yeah.
British. Even though it's funny. Here's the funny thing, is in Star Trek: Next Generation, he plays Jean-Luc Picard. He's
Picard,
French.
yeah, French.
He's supposed to be a French. So here's an English actor in an American TV show
Playing a French
being
guy.
French.
So there you go.
That would have been something else. Oh, you sorry you couldn't have the job.
That's funny. Oh, you know what? We're out with this one with the first Harry Potter, and we can't wait until hopefully the name is not like this one with like Philosopher's Stone and Sorcerer's Stone. Stop changing the name, goddammit. Because not one at a time they said the Sorcerer's Stone, so don't do stuff like that. I'm like, wait, what am I
Yeah,
watching?
because they said this book Philosopher's Stone several times in this movie.
Yeah, several times. That have nothing to do with Sorcerer's Stone. They
You
never
know what?
even once said the word sorcerer, right?
There's probably somebody sitting at home go, well, why don't y'all just watch the American edition? You losers.
Yeah, maybe one day someone's gonna dupe over the Philosopher's
I think they
Stone just to
did.
say that.
Like I told you though, I think there actually is
An
an
actual
American one
English
where they do say, well,
Sorcerer
English
instead of-
version, we're speaking English, but it's not the same
American
English as English.
version.
Yeah,
The
there is
American
supposed to be an American
version, okay.
version. There is an American. They said I read it. There was an American version where they say Sorcerer's Stone,
instead of
and it was
Philosopher.
dubbed over all their lines. But I'm like, apparently we didn't see it.
Yeah, at least I didn't see it.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Okay.
I was like confused.
All right, then we're out. We'll back next week with the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.